Hello, it's Donna, and today I am going to show you how to set up your Hatch software for your machine and bring in some clip art and digitize a simple design fairly quickly. So, one of the things that you need to do first off is go into software settings and do embroidery settings. And under the machine and hoop, there is a selection of machines, and I am going to select the machine that I have. I have a PR620, and I am going to select a hoop size. So the 180 by 130 is actually a 5 by 7 hoop, and it displays it this way, which is 7 wide by 5 tall. It all depends on how you like it. You can set it up the other way or not. Now the next thing I'm going to do is click on artwork, and I'm going to say insert artwork, and I am going to bring in this clip art design. It is a design that I had purchased from A&B Illustrations on Etsy, and I'm going to say OK, and it's going to be here. So right now you will see the artwork here, and we're going to start digitizing this. So we click on the digitize over here, and we are going to say digitize a closed shape. And we're going to come over here, and we're going to do a left click here to start the design, and we're just going to kind of follow it around, mostly with right clicks. I'll tell you which clicks I'm doing. I'm doing a right, a right. The right just kind of like does the curve, and if you do left clicks, it's more like straight lines. But I'm doing right, 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 right. And then when I get back here, I'm going to do a left click. I'm going to hit my return, and there is the cherry. And I'm going to go ahead and do this other cherry real quick. Digitize closed shape. I'm going to start over here with my left click, right, 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 and I'm going to come over here, left click, hit return. There's my second cherry. So these cherries are obviously not red, so I select them both, and I go into my threads, and I'm going to come down here to a red color, or in the red area, and I'm going to select a let's do cerise on these. Okay, now you'll see some funky little lines in here. That's because we need to reshape this. So we're going to go into edit objects, and we're going to do reshape. You can set the start point here, which is the green box, and the red box, which is this, or the red X, is the end point, and we will set it here. And once we do that, if you go over here, you can see that those funky little lines are gone. So we'll select this cherry, and we'll do reshape, and we will set the start point up here and its point down here, and that should be gone. Okay, so right now we're going to hide these two, and I come over here, I select one by left clicking. I'll hold my control key and hit the left button again, and then I will right click and say hide selected. So I'm going to work on the stems right now, and I will go back into digitizing, and I'm going to say I'm going to digitize an open shape. So I'm going to start here with a left click, right click, right click, right click, get to this endpoint, and I'll do a left click, and I will hit return. And you can see over here it's red. I'm going to go ahead and change this to be say this old gold color, or no, let's make it more of a green color, pale green yellow. Okay, and then I will oops, I did all of them. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. So edit, undo, and it's only this one. I have to unhide these. Let's do green sage for right now. Okay. So this is this right here, and notice it's just kind of like a run stitch, and we don't want that. So we are going to take this and we are going to select it and right click and then go down to object properties and do a satin stitch. And for this design, that is about the exact width of that graphic. So from there, we will actually digitize another open shape, and we will go from here that with a left click, right, 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 and I can't see how far this goes down because I didn't hide them. When you get down here, left click, hit return, and it's going to be another straight stitch. So when you do that, you're going to say backtrack, and it's going to actually put another item there, but it's going to stitch from here up here. And this particular one, we will select the backtrack one, and we will right click and do object properties, and again we will select a satin stitch. Now we will select this color here first and select the other three, do my threads, and do this sage green again, and it'll change that color. The reason I'm doing that is if I had selected the red one first and selected them all and tried to change the color, it would have tried to change everything to the red. So next we're going to digitize another open shape. Left click, right click, left click, hit return. There's that line there, and we are now going to digitize another open shape. Start where that one was, left click, right click, right click, right click, left click, hit return. And this particular one that is in the entire thing, will again do object properties and hit satin stitch, and there it will be. So I'm going to close out my thread colors right now. I'm going to pick this color and these two and go back into my threads and change the color on it. Okay, so now we're going to do this leaf. Okay, so we're going to go back and do a closed shape, and we're going to start like right here, left click, right, 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 right. And if you notice, you can hear a sound difference between right, which that one was, left. Do you hear that? Backspace will delete the last one you did. Let's do a left. Now we're going to do a right. Do you hear the difference in the clicks? You will soon learn that these sounds, and it'll let you know if you hit what you wanted to do. I'm here at the end. I'm going to hit a left click, and then I'm going to hit return, and I'm going to select that and actually make it a fill stitch, and I'm going to make it a meadow green, just a nice green color. And temporarily I am going to hide this, and how I do that is I select it, a right click, and I'm going to say hide selected, because I want to get some of this work in, and you can be as detailed or not as you want. But here I'm going to do digitize to open shape. I'm going to start up at the beginning, left click, right click, left. I'm going to do a right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Come up. I'm going to do a right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Going to do a left, left. Oops, sorry. That last one should have been a right. Or excuse me, left. I'm going to do a right here, left, right. Oops, that was wrong. Right. Going all the way back over here. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Going to do a left, right, left. Or excuse me, that was a left right here. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And I'm just going to go right, right, left out here. Do a left, left, and left. And I'm going to hit return right here. And there that is. That is going to be kind of like if I unhide this right now. I selected that and I'm going to say unhide all. You can see this. Of course, this red isn't the best thing to be on the green, but one thing we're going to do is select the red, and then we're going to do a backtrack on it, and it's going to double that up. So we will select both of them, then go to my threads, and we're going to select a much darker green. So that's what that looks like. And you'll see the leaf right here, it's got that funky little line in here, so we actually need to reshape this. So we select it, go up under the edit objects, do reshape. Again, the start was where we wanted it, but the end point right here was right here. So what you'll do is you will bring that endpoint down here, and then it gets rid of that funky little line. We can hide our artwork, and there is your little cherry. We're gonna actually reshape this one again. The endpoint was there, we need to bring it down here. Okay, so we've got our cherries done, we've got our leaves done, and now wait, first we're going to unhide the artwork, and we're going to actually hide the cherries again. So I'm going to digitize this little thing right here, this little highlight, and I'm going to say digitize, and I'm going to do a close shape, and I'm actually going to make sure the fill is selected, and I'm going to do left click, right click, right click, right click, left click, right click, right click, right click, right click, take it up to the end and say left click, hit return, and it's there. I am going to actually go into the properties. I am going to change this to say 2.0 millimeters. It's going to make it a lot lighter, and I am actually going to remove the underlay because we don't actually need the underlay. Actually, I'm going to make this a little bit denser. So properties, I'm going to do like 1.25. Okay, and notice this is the color of this, so we are actually going to select this, go into my threads, and make it a different color, and you'll see in a second. And you can get as crazy as you want on these little highlights. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say auto digitize, click to fill, and I'm going to say okay, that's the colors that it thinks, and I'm just going to click on these right here because they're all going to be the same, and then I'm going to select. Now what I want to do for these last four things, I'm going to click select all, and I'm going to do like a lighter color, and we're going to see, let's unhide the cherries now. So if I select these and oops, do a threads, they're all the same now, and you can see what they look like. I'm also going to do object properties on them, and I'm going to move the underlays because you really don't need the underlay since it's going to be on top of something that already has an underlay. Now I'm going to select each one, and I'm going to go into edit objects. I'm going to say add stitch angles, and I'm going to make the stitch angles basically kind of follow along the shape of the design. So this one right here, when I add the stitch angles, and this one here, add stitch angles. So if you hide your artwork now, select it, hide selected, you can see what your cherry design looks like. You can actually make these right here. Go into object properties and say we're going to do 0.80, and it's just going to make it just a little lighter. It'll be heavier than this but lighter than the full fill, and it'll just add enough of the highlight on there to make it look like a good little shine on your embroidery. So that's it for this lesson. This is in Wilcom Hatch, and you learn how to bring some artwork in, set your hoop, play with the designs. This one right here, this cherry, I'm going to reshape just a little bit, bring this up a little bit more, and that's it for this one, and we will talk to you later. If there's anything else you want to learn how to digitize in Wilcom Hatch, let me know and maybe I can help. Talk to you later. Bye.